my channel. If you're new here, my name is Millie, and if you're my returning subscriber, hello. Today I decided to make a cooking video, so come cook with me while I cook some matoke for Yan and I. Yan loves matoke and we're cooking some matoke, so let's cook some matoke. So let's get cooking some matoke. I'll first put on my new apron I got from IKEA. I'm such a mess when I'm cooking. Oh, I should cut that off. It's a little bit too big for me. Oh. And Yan has already made some onions for me. We cook together here in the house. Yeah, most of the time Yan cooks alone, but when you're cooking matoke, we cook together. Yeah, so let's do it. Let's see what Yan is doing over there. I'll go show you what Yan is doing. Yan is making some garlic for me. And if you're wondering why Yan's hands are white like that, what is it called, Yan? I can't remember. And some onions.
Something with the skin.
Yes, because the sun has been shining, so the brown skin gets browner. So
Det var fordi, at det var sådan nogle hele bøffer, der er skåret i stykker. Du må gerne få lov, men det ligger nede i skraldespanden.
Stop saying that! So big meal. So guys, we're starting with frying the meat here. So guys, I start frying the meat without putting in any oil in order to remove excess water, and then I add on the oil later. So in that way I don't have the meat just boiling. So I like browning the meat. I call it browning the meat, but I like the meat to become brown. I don't like eating meat that is kind of reddish. So I fry the meat until it's brown before I start adding in the rest of the ingredients. So Jan is always asking me, Mili, how much you put in of this and that. Guys, I just use my eye measurement. I don't measure with things. I just look how much food is in the pan, and so I just put in whatever I think is enough. Because think about it, like back in my country, in the village, they don't have measurements with all these things. They just use their eyes. So I just do the same thing like they do in the village, and everything always turns out right. But sometimes maybe we put in a little bit too much chili, but if it's just Jan and I, it goes. The best thing, guys, of living in a house or living in the countryside is having your own garden and being able to plant your own herbs, So during summer, I plant my own herbs. So I have fresh coriander and other fresh herbs so I can use for cooking. I really, really love it. Guys, this matoke we got, they are so huge. If you're from Uganda, let me know. I feel like this matoke, they are very, very big, bigger than normal. I'm hoping they're not spraying them with whatever they are doing in other countries. I think this has come to Africa also when people want to spray to harvest more. So I just feel like ever since I was a kid, I don't think I've seen a matoke this big. So let's build a matoke anyway. So guys, I use this metal thing to protect the matoke, the banana, from getting in contact with water. But you cook the matoke almost the same way you cook Irish potatoes. But in Uganda, when we are cooking matoke, most of the time we put it in banana leaves. We pack them in banana leaves, but you can also just boil them straight in the water. But I like doing it this way because the matoke we get from Africa, they have traveled a long way, so they're kind of a little bit delicate. So by doing this, I protect them from overcooking by getting in contact with water. So if you are lucky and you get the real good matoke, guys, it should look like this. It should have some yellowish color, because if you don't get the right matoke, or if it wasn't ready for being picked, it will have like a whitish color. And the other African countries that have matoke, but I think the best matoke come from Uganda, and it should look like this. So guys, what I'm making here is, I think, what you will call in English mixed stew, and I think in Danish they call samkokt. And in my language we call this katogo. Yes, katogo, where you put like the matoke and the meat, or whatever you're using, beans, you cook it all together at last to make that delicious mix. All right. And guys, if you're wondering why my skirt is up there, I think some of you Africans, you know, when you're working, sometimes we pull our skirts like that and push it up in there, whatever. So it's because while the food was boiling, we went outside to clean the orangery, to prepare the orangery. So I don't walk around cooking looking like that. After you've mixed everything, you let it now cook maybe for 10 more minutes, because everything else is ready now. 10 minutes, and then you can serve the foods. And Yan and I, we have this thing, like we liked eating our stew or katogo in bowls and not flat plates, so that's what we always do. And this is how it came out, and I hope you enjoy the video, guys. I'm sorry I did not record the whole setting while you were eating, but let me know if you like this kind of videos. All right, stay tuned for more videos like this. Mwah. Bye.